Welcome to episode 1. What is ESG in layman's terms? All of us have started hearing this ESG very frequently, and the ones who have not will start hearing it very soon. What does it mean? It's just some acronym. Well, it's very simple. E stands for environment, S for society, and G for governance. Let us look at each one of these in a very simple way so that we understand what it means. When we talk about environment, it is very obvious. Everything around us, our surroundings, how we live with the surroundings, how we interact with them. Do we damage it? Do we take from it? To give you some small examples, when you walk on the road, do you see butterflies? Do you see some greenery? Do you see trees? You've gone to a hill station for a holiday alone, if you are old, or with your parents, if you're still young. Did you enjoy it? Have you been to walks on the beaches? Well, all that is environment. Isn't it lovely? And you really love it. Now, how do you know how good the environment is? There is some small activity I can suggest which you can do, and it does not take any time or money from you. Just go to a walk on the beach someday with your friends. See the beach. Is it polluted? The water is clean or muddy? Is there some plastic dragging in the water or in the sand? You will get. Try breathing outdoors at different times during the day. Go early morning, take a few deep breaths. Go in the afternoon. Go in the evening. And maybe drag your parents for a late night walk. Feel the difference in the air. You will get to know that there is a change in the air all the 4 times. It is difficult to breathe sometimes, and at some times of the day, it is not so difficult. Well, you are sensing pollution. That's right. That's again the environment. Most importantly, how often can you sleep without an air conditioner every single day of your life in all seasons? Winters, it's obvious, you may not need any AC. But what about the other seasons? Well, most of you will answer, I cannot sleep without an AC. There was a time, even in a city like Mumbai, where we could sleep without an AC, except for 1 or 2 months of summer. So you know what has happened to the environment. This is the whole idea to build up understanding and awareness of how environment has degraded over time. Now that was all about environment. Let's look at the social angle or society as we see. People think society is some very big thing you have to run around, find NGOs, social service organizations, and help people and feed 10,000 people every day or whatever else people do. Yes, all that is extremely good. A lot of people are doing this. But we need to make a beginning. And the small beginning is going to be the biggest success. So how do we evaluate the society around us? Very simple. Ask your own self, do you even know the names of 2 or 3 people in and around your society and not your family and friends, okay, and not your neighbors? What they do, how they work, where do they come from? That will give you the answer how aware you are about society or people around you. How do you do this better? Once more, a small takeaway. Throughout this entire series, I'll keep giving you tiny, tiny things to do, simple things to do, so that it is easy for you to understand and it is easy for you to also guide and teach others. It doesn't matter whether you are 10 years old or 20 years old. You can always teach others, right? That is also societal contribution. So go ahead, find out who's working for you, for your household, for your society. Some maids, security people, society staff, drivers, maintenance people, repair people. In fact, it could be some regular delivery boys who come from the nearby Kirana store. Find out their names, find out about their families, chat with them. You will automatically figure out the lives of people, how they live, what are their problems, challenges, what are the good things about them, and what you can learn about from them. So just imagine 5 people, each having an average of a family of 4. You know about 20 people in your whole area. And suddenly you will know what your area is all about. That understanding of society. We've done E, we have done S. Now the most difficult one, which we are going to talk about, is G. Governance, such a big, lofty word. Oh my God, governance, government, prime ministers, presidents, chairman of company, board directors of company. Is that really governance? Well, that is governance. But how do we build up to that governance? That is important. So, what is the core? Well, governance is nothing but being personally honest and fearless. Do we lie? Do we cheat? Do we hide things? Do we protect people who lie and cheat? Well, if you're doing all that, you're not doing governance. Simple. If you are doing all that, you are governance. We come across so many scams and scandals these days, financial related, property related, other crimes, defrauding the government, and so many things. At a smaller level, also, you may find some people cheating. You may have come across someone gives 20 rupees and they're supposed to give five back, and they don't give it. And you turn out, oh, I forgot. Okay, they're just trying to do a little bit of cheating, right? So that's also governance. But how do you measure governance? How do you actually govern? Well, as someone said, the starting point is always yourself. Do unto others what you do unto you. This small activity is extremely powerful, and you have to be very, very honest. Trust me. What do you do now is whoever you are, you could be someone in the family as a parent or a spouse or a child or whoever. Jot down for 1 week all the time that you spend on digital and electronic media and internet, watching TVs, films, gaming, social media, and everything not related to work. List it down along with the timings and the total time spent. Okay, so first step in governance is keeping track and control of your own self. Once this little list is ready, call everyone. Hey, look what I've done. Don't feel scared, right? You may think, oh, my parents will shout at me. I'm spending so much of time on all this. No, don't worry. Because now you have taken the lead, you have taken charge. You become the leader of the family. Tell them, look, this is where I'm spending my time. And it is a problem because I should be spending 3 hours more on studies, or I do enough of studies, but I need to go out and play. Trust me, what will happen is everyone will get together, and as a group, you will decide how do you reduce time on digital activities which are not required. Suddenly, you will find a plan. Not only will you find a plan, you will find people willing to jump in to help you to help implement the plan. And then, of course, when there is a plan, someone is going to monitor you and make sure you remain on track. That is governance. You start with something good, you demonstrate it, you guide others, you make a framework so that others jump in, and then you ensure you monitor not just others, but the mechanism monitors you also. Very simple at a small family level. You just replicate this, and that becomes governance. I hope this was easy enough, and I hope you will pick up some of these nice, tiny little tips and start implementing them in your daily life. Well, this was a short and sweet episode, number one on ESG. Thank you.